What's up, my bitter bros? Maine-iac here. Friday, January 4th, NBA game picks and spreads. Now, a good thing about this matchup here is we got some really good games today, and I'm actually very excited to watch them. Personally, this one on TV, on the screen right now, is the one I'm most excited for, but I'll get into that when I get to it. We got the Jazz as Cavs. Jazz favored by 9.5. They desperately need to get some momentum. They're currently 18-20, starting off bad like they did last year. So who knows? Maybe they bounce back. But if they don't start bouncing back soon, with how tough the Western Conference looks, they might be in too big of a hole. So hopefully they win tonight. They're favored by 9.5. I think they win. I think they cover. I'm looking for Gobert to have a good game in this one. I'm looking for him to lead the team, especially with the absence of Tristan Thompson. It should open the door for Gobert to shine. And you have the Mavericks at the Celtics. I'm a Celtics fan, if you don't know. And this game worries me because in the last two games, the Celtics got out to good halftime leads. Now, allowing 46 points to the Spurs in the third quarter and damn near doing the same thing in their last game, that's a huge concern for me. And one thing that concerns me the most against the Mavericks, and I'm going into this because I'm a Celtics fan, is Luka Doncic. Him and Dennis Smith, and Wesley Matthews, I should say, if you do that lackluster third quarter defense thing where a team can steamroll you like they have the last couple games, Luka's going to take advantage of that. And if he gets on fire, he's not stopping in the fourth quarter. So it's going to be a good game. Celtics currently favored by 4.5 ESPN, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time. I do think the Celtics win and cover, mainly because I do think they clean up their third quarter issues. I think each quarter will be super close. I think each quarter will probably be maybe 2 to 3 points away from each other maximum. I don't think it will be a double-digit victory. I think Luka keeps it very close. I'm actually looking for Luka to have 25 points tonight at least because I like his matchup in this one. And then you have the Wizards at the Heat. Heat favored by 6.5. No John Wall. I'm picking the Heat in this one just because I believe without John Wall, I know Bradley Beal's having a tremendous season, but I think the Heat's defense can do a good enough job to get the win, especially at home. This would push them over 500, which would be very good for Miami Heat fans. We have the Pacers at the Bulls. Pacers favored by 6.5. I think they win and cover. Sabonis, please do good for my fantasy team. That's Grizzlies. Grizzlies favored by 4.5 here. I'm going to pick the Grizzlies to win and cover. I think the Nets have a really good chance of winning this game, especially with Dinwiddie and D'Angelo having good games. I think the Nets could pull off the upset here, but I'm sticking with Memphis. Like I said before, mainly because they're at home, and sometimes in basketball, just being at home is good enough to get you the win. I think it will be really close. 4.5 is absolute maximum for me. I'd be so much more comfortable at 2.5. I think that's the ideal spread in this one, but Vegas, they know what they're doing. Magic Timberwolves. Timberwolves favored by 5 here. I'm going to pick the Magic in the upset, mainly because I believe in Vucevic. I like the matchup here for the Magic. Timberwolves, I believe, if I'm not wrong, played a couple nights ago against the Celtics. Yeah, they played a couple nights ago against the Celtics, and they lost by 13. It's not terrible, but there's something about it. Something about it, man. Just how they played. I think Vucevic and Gordon can take advantage of it. But when I usually pick the Magic, they let me down. So look for Minnesota to win this one, but I'm picking Orlando. And then you have the Hawks at the Bucks. Bucks favored by 13.5. Hawks could keep it close throughout the first 3 quarters, but I do think the Bucks end up pulling away. If healthy, I like Brogdon in this one, just because I think he has a good matchup from the Hawks. Hawks can play scrappy defense, so they are capable of pulling off the upset. But I don't think they have any good matchup for Giannis. 13.5 point spread seems kind of large, but I think the Bucks will cover. Clippers, Suns, Clippers by only 4.5. I think the Clippers will win and cover, And a big part of this one for the Clippers is going to be consistency. If they get into a shooting lull or if they get into a defensive lull, the Suns team is going to eat them up. Ayton is not someone to underestimate. And then you have the Knicks at the Lakers. Lakers favored by 7 here. No, I believe LeBron's expected to be out for the next 3 games. If you are interested in knowing that little bit of information, Lakers favored by 7. I'm gonna pick them to win in cover just because I feel like they're the more athletic team. Being at home, I think, is also a great advantage here. I like Brandon Ingram in this matchup. This matchup here actually almost tempted me to pick him up in my fantasy league, but I'm going to avoid that. Lonzo Ball, I think, should have a decent game as well. Possible triple-double. We shall see. Especially with no Rondo. This game could be very close, mainly where they're missing Rondo and LeBron. I apologize for that. I just got out of work. And you got Thunder at the Trailblazers. This game's even on ESPN, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time for those of you interested in watching. I watch it personally via the ESPN app. So if you actually have any TV subscription that actually has ESPN on it, but you can't watch it on your TV, whether it's you're laying in bed or something, download the ESPN app on your smartphone. It's perfect for watching games on the go, especially if you have good Wi-Fi or a good data plan. It's perfect. Not advertisement, not sponsored. I'm just saying it helps me watch some of the Celtics games and football games and stuff like that. So it's a really nice thing they do with TV subscriptions. Mine personally is DirecTV, so it works with that. There might be some that aren't available with it, so I'd check if you do that. And you guys, Thunder Trailblazers, it's even. And I'm going to pick the Thunder in this one. I think the advantage here goes to Paul George. He's been playing really good as of late, and I don't feel right picking against him until he slows down. And you guys, hope you have a good day. See you in the next one. Peace.